A very good morning to all students. Now, in this lecture, concept, effects, and dealing with disasters, we are going to study some of the events, incidents that took place in Maharashtra, which comes under disasters, natural disasters, man made disasters, and hybrid disasters. Now, some of the cases in Maharashtra or in India witnessed so many disasters from its beginning to the present age. In case with Maharashtra, when we will deal with some disasters like drought, flood, cyclones, earthquakes, and accidents. The earthquake in recent in 1993. Before that, famine also stricken in 1975, 1972, and in 1970s. So many type of disasters that Maharashtra witnessed. 70s, the decade of 70s when we talk of it. Then afterwards, every 5 years or 8 9 years, every 5 years, Maharashtra witnessed drought. So many regions like Marathwada and Vidarbha also lack of water, monsoon is not proper, and whatever the floods and overflow of water which is there in the coastal areas, so it is not managed well and it directly go to sea. So the management system is a must. The control or management, the camp or dam, they are necessary, they should build. Okay, in near Kokan Koina dam is there, but such type of dams to preserve and conserve water is required in Maharashtra, and a lot of planning, whatever the planning, it is there well and right, but one has to do a lot of work with the cooperation of local people, and their contribution in this is a must. Without their coordination, there should be coordination of each and every element. Local NGOs, non-government organizations, they should create and awareness among people about the significance of water, preservation of water, and how water is the life source of every individual living as well as non-living thing in this planet or in this earth. Maharashtra is prone to various disasters such as drought, I have discussed, and in western Maharashtra it is prone to flood and landslides. We also observed and experienced during monsoon the heavy rainfall and landslides is there, and Konkan railway, the problem is always there due to a heavy water and water flow from the mountains. Then heavy rainfall. First of all, we will discuss the earthquake. 1992. I mean, Latur, in Latur, August, in the month of August and October 1992, there was on the Richter scale some type of small quantity. There were earthquakes, but the huge earthquake which took place in 1993, that is 13th September 1993, and it was noted that on a Richter scale 6.4 was the proportion of it, and near Latur, Nanded, Usmanabad, some of the so many villages nearby of this district, talukas, they have drastically affected. More vulnerable village that was affected in Latur district in 1993, it was Khillari. So look at 7,939 people killed in this uh, calamity, natural calamity. Then Koina Dam in December 11, 1996, on a Richter scale 6.5 to 7.5. It was more in proportion with Latur earthquake. 6.5, okay, and it was felt in Maharashtra, Goa, and Karnataka. 200 people, and most of the areas it was affected in this. Then when we see heavy rainfall in 2005 in Konkan region, most of the students, maybe in their childhood, their parents know very well that so many people, this rainfall, heavy rainfall affected financial, economic, and um, social life of so many individuals. It also killed so many people, and usually floods in the rivers like Tapi, Vardha, Penganga. It was severely affected the nearby regions, nearby places of these rivers. It was affected. Uh, when we see about the drought areas, once in 5 years of severe drought, 8 to 9 years, and once in a decade, Maharashtra faces the problem of either floods, drought. Then in 2001, same region, Koina Dam. When we see in 1997, the same case with happened, but not having the large proportion that it had in 1997. In 2001, the in small proportion, but it was affected the area, because it is a dam is very sensitive area. If something may happen inside the area or inside or nearby area of the dam, no one can imagine what may happen. In Koina or in Aurangabad, Jaikwadi Dam is there. And of the countries, such huge dams, they are there. So nearby areas, if it affects, no one can imagine what sort of calamity may take place. No one can imagine. Disasters in Maharashtra, we have seen some of the examples. Then recently in 2013, the same case, drought, so many um, cattle farmers are used to purchase them to anyone, whatever. Means the life of farmers, it was really affected, the crops, then financial problems, education problems. So it is a evil cycle that goes on at farmers and those who are poor people, farmers, peasants, working class. Nowadays, when we think in during this corona affected period, only I think agriculture saved our financial system, whatever our economic growth, it has saved. Not talking about that we have gained very well financial position, but agriculture is a core. So it gives food and ultimately life to everyone. They do hard work And if farming or farmers, they must be happy. And such calamities in the disasters may take place, then there will be no one to save their life. Even government, even central or state government, no one can save, because government announces a big kind of help through funds, but at the rightly in farmers hand, nothing comes. Very few amount, very few things, they come at the hand of farmers. Then this we have seen disasters in Maharashtra, Latur, Konkan, we have seen already. Then state disaster management plan, we will study state disaster management action plan, DAMP. What is this? DAMP has been prepared for its implementation by various departments and agencies of the government of Maharashtra and other non-government agencies expected to participate in disaster management. एखादी डिझास्टर मॅनेजमेंट झाली असेल तर महाराष्ट्रामध्ये DAMP ही कार्यरत आहे. तर त्याचा उद्देश काय आहे तर ते आपण पाहणार आहोत. त्यानंतर व्हॉट इज द पर्पज ऑफ धिस DAMP, I mean action plan. If disaster may happen, though it may be man-made, hybrid or natural, some precautions they have to take place. And this agency, this committee, with the help of local people, NGOs, work very well, and it creates awareness about the prospective damage or prospective calamities that may take place. The possibilities there. The purpose of this plan is to evolve a system to what is the purpose of state disaster management plan. Look at first purpose is to assess the status of existing resources and facilities available with the various departments and agencies evolved in this just evolved in disaster management in the state. Then it assesses their adequacies in dealing with disasters. Then identify the requirements for industrial strengthening support, upgradation of information systems and data management for improving the quality of administrative response to disasters at the state level. It wants the agency or it wants the government for a relief fund, for the equipments for handling such kind of disaster instruments in the form of vehicles, or in any emergency case they required a system to call and for their immediate help, and for that purpose coordination is a must to make state disaster management action plan and effective response mechanism as well as policy and planning tools. So one of the objective is to make action plan. They should be ready to do action. If they are not ready, any calamity may take place and there will be indiscipline. Then objectives, what is the objectives? To provide uniformity, to provide uniformity in approach and clear perception. In objective, DAMP must have clear objectives, clear perception that what has to do, what is if about their manpower they should know, about the NGOs that connected with such sort of work they should know everything. Then the responsibility of this plan committee is to multi-disaster action plan in order to tackle multifaceted effects of disaster. कोणत्याही प्रकारचे जर आपत्ती आली तर सर्व प्रकारच्या आपत्तींना तोंड देण्यासाठी आपल्याकडे कोणकोणत्या गोष्टी हव्यात तर ह्याची सर्व पुरवठा करणं हे यांचं काम आहे. टू प्रोव्हाइड इसेन्शियल ट्रेनिंग ऑफ द कम्युनिटी. सो जस्ट आय टोल्ड यू टू क्रिएट अवेअरनेस अमंग द local people and key social functionaries for the successful execution of a disaster management action. Then institutional arrangements. What should be institutional awareness in this disaster management action plan? Purpose we have seen, objectives, institutional arrangement to bring all agencies and departments with their disaster specific functions under a single umbrella of control and direction to attend all kinds of disasters. Whatever the disasters may occur, this agency create awareness among people, they warn, and some first aid basis facilities or some equipments they provide to local peoples. The awareness is a must, whatever it is, to create awareness. Then to strengthen in the institutional arrangement, to strengthen administrative arrangements, to have chief secretary as a team leader supported by the chief commissioner with a branch arrangement of the emergency operations center EOC in Maharashtra. So in the state disaster management plan, the purpose, this committee must know the purpose, what we have to do, objectives, then institutional arrangement is a must. They should be ready. In a brief, state disaster management plan, it works with the help of all the districts and collectors, the agencies are there. So they should be ready. The objective of this sort of management is to face the challenges that may occur anytime. The emergency now emergency operation center EOC. Let us study what is EOC. Emergency operation center is proposed as the main hub of activity during disaster. एखादी आपत्ती व्यवस्थापनासाठी महत्वाचे जे काही इमर्जन्सी केसेस मध्ये ज्या गोष्टी महत्वाच्या असतात जसे की सपोर्ट, कोऑर्डिनेशन अँड मॉनिटरिंग या गोष्टी महत्वाच्या आहेत तर त्या गोष्टी पुरवण्याचं कार्य ही संस्था करत असते. Primary function of an EOC is to implement the DMAR, which includes coordination, policy making, operations, management, data collection, record keeping, public information, and resource management. How it functions, how EOC functions. EOC under normal circumstances will work under the supervision of the chief commissioner of the state. It is the nerve center to support, coordinate, and monitor disaster management activities at district level. Then district, talukas, village, but the control is from district level, from collector. Then the usual activities we have seen to involve NGOs. The same thing, state disaster management plan is the state level body and EOC is the district level body. But EOC has to follow the guidelines given by state disaster management plan. Under the guidelines and principles of state disaster management plan, it works through the help of a district level and district level as well as the employees from government employees, Tahsildar in talukas, or it is the hierarchy of power is there in administration. With the help of it, it works. It means emergency operation center works. support, coordination, and monitor. It is the motto of this EOC. Then EOC, what it do? DAMP encourage district, EOC to prepare area specific plans. In Ratnagiri, the problems or the possibilities of disaster, it may be different, or in Pune, they may be different. In Gadchiroli or Chandrapur, some of the areas, or Marathwada, or Nanded, whatever the cities, the it is must to prepare area specific plans. Area rivers, okay. Then if there is a river, then a flood may occur. Then how to manage the flood during the monsoon season? If in Konkan region, it is the responsibility of State Disaster Management Plan or EOC to if announce or warn to fishermen not to go to sea for fishing. It is the responsibility. If suppose various labs they do research and they told that this kind of calamity may occur in sea, so it is the responsibility of this EOC to warn people, to give advance notice, those newspapers or to television channels, and local authorities are also given this kind of responsibility to create awareness among the local people, so that the message of warning should reach to the target people. State disaster management plan, then operating procedure, guidelines and standards. Procedure for warning is there. Warning system is essential. In case of emergency, there should be a warning system in case of emergency as well. Emergency in case of it means shortage of power supply. Then how to announce or how to reach the unreached people, it is very difficult task. Then beating of drums, ringing of bells, hoisting of flags. With these tools, the awareness or warning is made. Then in most disaster situations, experience has shown that loss of life and property could be significantly reduced by preparedness measures and appropriate warning system. Warning system, just I told you, it is a must. People should know that if something may happen, then they will be aware. They will also do something. If they are not aware of anything, then more calamities may occur. In the form of deaths or loss of property, lives, living things as well as non-living things also. Important elements of warning requires communities in disaster prone areas are made aware of the warning systems. Then alternate warning system must be kept in readiness in case of technical failures. All available warning system should be used. The warning should, to the extent possible, be clear about the severity and duration. Then warning should be conveyed in simple, and direct and non-technical language to incorporate day-to-day usage pattern. So we have seen important elements how to warning in a simple way, in simple terms, the people that they should understand very well. So in that way, the warning system should be executed. Simple way. There should not be any technical grudges, technical words in warning. Simplicity, and if something may happen, technical errors or the shortage of power supply, then the substitute arrangement for substitute like beating of drum should be made available in quick. There is no time at all. If such calamities may happen or if it has happened, so we have seen the some of the measures. Then operating procedures for evacuation. It is evacuation means एका ठिकाणाहून दुसऱ्या ठिकाणी काही काळासाठी स्थलांतर करणे. For life, for preservation of our life and property. Not we can't bring property, but something we can bring. Sites should be within 1 hour's walk or 3 miles of dwelling. आता हे जे सेंटर्स आहेत हे 3 मैल किंवा काही अंतरावर 1 तासाभरच आपण चालत जरी चालत आपण जाऊ शकलं पाहिजे, फार दूर नसावे. रिलीफ फंड जे आहेत किंवा ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसिजर जे आहे ते फार दूरवर नसावे. समजा एका ठिकाणी समजा तर समजा XYZ ठिकाणी काही झालेलं आहे, तर मग 1 किलोमीटरच्या अंतरावर रिलीफ फंड किंवा ऑपरेशन सिस्टीम ही असायला हवी. फार दूर असून उपयोगाचं नाही, कारण अनेक अडचणी असतात. मग चालत कसं जाणार, वाहने नसतात त्या ठिकाणी, काही कॅलॅमिटी किंवा काही आपत्ती घडून आली तर जवळ असले पाहिजेत. त्यानंतर अवे फ्रॉम द कोस्ट ऑफ फ्लड प्रोन एरियाज. हे जे सेंटर्स आहेत ते जे काही ज्या ठिकाणी फ्लड किंवा महापूर येतो किंवा जे काही आपत्ती येण्याची लँडस्लाइड्स त्या ठिकाणी होते, अशा ठिकाणी असू नये. ओपन स्पेस ज्या ठिकाणी आहे, जेणेकरून सर्वजण जे आहे ते सेफली थांबू शकतात काही काळासाठी. तर अशा ठिकाणीच रिलीफ फंड किंवा रिलीफ सेंटर ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसिजर्स फॉर इव्हॅक्युएशन ही तयार करायला हवी. देन सीकिंग कम्युनिटी पार्टिसिपेशन. वन शुड सीक कम्युनिटी पार्टिसिपेशन, कोऑपरेशन. तिथल्या स्थानिक लोकांचं सहकार्य हे फार आवश्यक आहे. अनेकदा काय होतं, जसं की रस्ते आहेत, रोड्स आहेत, ते ब्लॉक होतात. मग काहीतरी पाऊलवाटा किंवा ती असायला हवी. पाथवेज ऑल्सो बी युज्ड and families should be encouraged to take water, clothing and food with them. It is a must. Something should be taken with them so that they can cook food and they can eat. Battery powered radios, they are must. If electricity, there is no electricity, if people are evacuated from some other places, there is no facilities at all. So for why radios are required? For announcement purpose. If announcement is there, so they can listen very well, and according to it do their action. And in chemical disasters, if such chemical disasters may take place in the nearby area, evacuation procedure must be implemented immediately. There is no time. Calamities may occur, and for the same purpose, operating procedure for evacuation, एका ठिकाणा दुसऱ्या ठिकाणी जाणे, त्या ठिकाणचे काय आपल्याला सोयी असतात, कोणती काळजी घ्यायला हवी, या सर्व गोष्टींचे आपण ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसिजर फॉर इव्हॅक्युएशन मध्ये डिस्कस केलेले आहेत. त्यानंतर ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसिजर्स फॉर डिपार्टमेंट्स. various departments are there in governing body. They also should run and function to preserve and sustain such kind of calamities. Disaster management plan in Maharashtra, it is there. The same thing we have discussed in emergency operation center or state disaster management plan. So operating procedures we have seen. Okay, thank you. In this lecture, what we have seen: disaster in Maharashtra, some of the disasters, then state disaster management plan, त्यानंतर emergency operation centers, जे की डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवलवर ज्या ठिकाणी काही प्रॉब्लेम आले असतील. आता उदाहरणार्थ आपण हे पाहायचं असं तर गेल्या वर्षी किंवा गेल्या वर्षीच कोल्हापूरमध्ये फ्लड किंवा मोठा जो आहे तो महापूर आलेला होता. भरपूर रस्ते ब्लॉक झाले होते आणि अनेकांना जे आहे ते आपल्या महाविद्यालयातर्फे कॅम्प तर्फे त्यांना मदत पुरवण्यात आली. काही रक्कम देण्यात आली आणि आजूबाजूचे काही शाळा किंवा महाविद्यालयाचे विद्यार्थी होते त्यांना एक दिलासा मिळतो, बरं वाटतं. वह्या पुस्तके, लहान मुलांना दप्तर, आपण जे काही सॅक वगैरे दिली तर तेवढंच समाधान वाटतं आणि सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी आपल्या महाविद्यालयातला खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे जे काही मनी कलेक्शन करून आपण त्यांना दिली एक खूप अभिमानाची गोष्ट आहे. हे पण एक डिझास्टर स्टेट डिझास्टर मॅनेजमेंट प्लॅन च्या मध्ये आपण येतो. पुन्हा पुन्हा आता रिसेंटली 2013 मध्ये जे काही आपत्ती घडून आली होती जेणेकरून पाऊस अनेक ठिकाणी होता. मराठवाडा इज अ मोस्ट व्हलनरेबल, विदर्भ आल्सो. तर अशा काही ठिकाणी अनेक प्रॉब्लेम आल्यानंतर कोणकोणत्या एजन्सीज असतात किंवा काही कोणकोणते रेडी पाहिजे जेणेकरून जास्त हानी होणार नाही. Okay, I will. You have listened this lecture carefully. So thank you very much.